So when we go to the admin activity page, we have an error. There is a problem with lesson path in the activity trackable. Now this is because there is actually no lesson path, because as we remember, we nested our lessons under our courses. So we have to do something about this to fix this error. We're going to the activity view, and here we see we have a link to activity trackable, but there is no activity trackable direct link to lesson path. So we'll have to make something specific in our activities for lessons. So we're going to do something like if activity trackable type equals lesson, there is going to be something else. Otherwise, we're going to have the link to activity trackable. Let's see if it works now. Okay, so it works for everything except of lesson, and we want it to actually work for lessons. So if we have activity trackable type lesson, we would want something like link to activity trackable, and here we would here we would also pass the course, same as we do in our lesson view. So lesson HTML. Here you see we also pass the course variables. So we would like to also pass the course variable into the link to a lesson. So we would have something linked to, let's see, link to course lesson path. And here we would pass activity trackable.course. So you see we are passing the course and we're going to pass the lesson. Just activity trackable. So it's going to be the lesson. Let's see if it works. Now it doesn't work. Undefined method for course. Let's see. Oh, actually, I did it vice versa. Here we should have, if the activity trackable type is the lesson, then we have the link to the lesson. Otherwise, just the link to the trackable. Let's see if it works now. Okay, it still doesn't work because we have an undefined method course. Possibly it is because of the lesson being already deleted. Let's try such validation. We're going to check if there actually is a lesson present with this ID. And if there is a lesson, we are going to have a link to the lesson course. Otherwise, we are not going to have any link. So we'll have something like, otherwise, we're going to say that the lesson was deleted. So let's see. Now we have our links and we can go to a lesson and it works. We go back and we can go to the activity page. And here, if a lesson was deleted, we see that the lesson was deleted. So the links work. Now let's make the activity page look a bit more beautiful. So first of all, we're going to filter from the newest activities to the oldest activities. So let's go to our home controller, where we have all the activities listed. And we're going to order, created at, descending. Let's see. So here we have the activities with the newest ID first. Okay. Next, we would like to add the page gem to have pagination for our activities, because we are going to have thousands of activities in our application and we don't want to have them all visible on one page. It would make the page load forever and it wouldn't be comfortable with the navigation. So we're going to add pagey. Let's see how we added pagey in, for example, the courses or the users. In the users controller. So we take the page variable, add pagey, and we're going to wrap this in pagey. Just like this. And we're going to add pagey in our view. So we're going to copy the pagey link from users index. Here it is. And we're going to put it in activity on the bottom. Let's see. So now we have 12 activities on one page. That is because in the pagey RB config file, we set to have a default of 12 items per page on each page where we have pagination. And the pagination works. Like this. Okay. Now let's work some more on the design. We'll switch everything that we won't need off. So roots, lessons, user page, and we have only the activity left. Now we won't need to display the activity ID. We'd better display when the activity was created. So we'll have something like activity created at. And we are going to make it look nicer. So we'll pass strf time. And it's going to be something like day, month, year. Let's see. Okay, I mistyped the strf time method. And now it works. And we'd also like to have the time. So it would be hour and minute. Let's see. So it works. So next, we don't want to show the ID of each record. Okay, so at this time, the course with this name was created. And we have the user that created this activity. Now we want to have a link to the user. So here we have our activity owner, and we're going to create a link to the activity owner. Like this. So it's going to be a link to this user path, and we'll be able to see the page of the user that created this activity. Now we're going back to activities, and we're going to add a distance of time in words when this activity was created. So we'll see how long ago it actually happened. So we have the created at and we'll have also distance of time in words. So distance of time in words. Activity created at. Let's see. Okay. Maybe it should be time ago in words. Let's see. Yeah, that is the correct method. So we see how long ago an activity was created, not only the time when it was created. Let's also put the time next to the time ago in words. We're going to do it like this. And we're going to put it in gaps, just for the visuals. So gap like this, close one, close two. So it's going to be in gaps. We see the time when it was created, how long ago, the course with this name and this link was created. If there are any additional params, they'll be here. Let's put the params to the end. And we'll have by the user. So by this user, and if params any, will show the params. Okay. So in this lesson, we did some more styling for our activities. Thank you.